Hello, it is murder house time. We are in Strangerville right now. Yeah, looks real pretty from a distance. Looks like a totally normal, beautiful house in Strangerville. And then you get a little closer and you see the barbed wire fence and the mailbox with a bunch of unopened mail lying around. And you start to think, oh fuck, something's up here. And you'd be right. So, the serial killer Sam I told you about who I made, Stevie Dyer, she's indoors right now. She's the one with the shark teeth that I showed you. She really wants to make it out of me right now. She's, let me show you her traits. She's evil, genius, and neat, and she has the, public enemy aspiration. I don't think I'm gonna actually play with her doing all of this. I just wanted to have a Sam who would be quote-unquote responsible for the mayhem going on in this house. It's not mayhem, it's a mayhome. Sorry. Anyway, you'll, enter through the gate here. Here's the wishing well, even though I'm not going to be using it for death purposes. I have it right here, for the vibes, and also because you requested it. And then you go over here, and I've set up a couple of spaces for cow plants, but I haven't put actual cow plants down there from debug and stuff because I want that to be part of the challenge that we're playing, that we have to find the cow plant berries and we have to plant them and nurture them, etc. But there's a nice little bench over here, I guess. And then when you come around the side here, there's this beautiful garden around the side here. And here's the shark pond, aka murder pool. And then I have this little tree with lights in it right here. This is one of the reasons why I wanted you to have the movie hangout thingy, because I forgot, to not include it because you don't have certain packs. But now you do, so here's the chicken coop for a killer chicken. These thingies for flies and beetles, this thing for the death flower thing, which is also why there were planter boxes over here, so that you can cultivate and plant a death flower so that you can make it for the bouquet thingy here. And then there's this TV outside that is specifically there so that it will break frequently in the rain so that you can have a sim be electrocuted. And then when you come over behind the tree here is the murder basement. Let's go down. And you come in here and there's just two very ominous looking doors. When you come in here, there is the murder sauna. There's a bunch of mold and stuff on the walls. I wanted it to look grimy and scary and have fluorescent lighting so that it will, it's not supposed to be comfortable in here. And also I have the mold lot challenge on, as well as I can actually show you if I go into build mode real quick. Come on, game, you can do it. We go in here, I have Great Soil, Mean Vibe, and Private Dwelling, and then for lot challenges I have Cursed, Mold, and Spooky. I figure why not have the lot be a little bit haunted if we're gonna be doing a lot of death here. And then in here is going to be the starvation / mold room. I'm thinking I'm gonna put two sims in here, individually, of course. One of them has to not eat. That's why there's no fridge or anything in here, so that they will die from starvation, and the other one is going to be trapped in here with toxic mold whenever I can get that to pop up here. This looks like a horrible bathroom situation. Imagine having to go poop right while sitting right next to your bestie. There is no reason for there to be two toilets here. You're not going to go at the same time. But they do have a little TV in here. They have a sink. There's two showers. They have a bed and some art, I guess. It's a murder basement. Run of the mill. Standard procedure. And then you go up a floor and you come on into the entryway where you will find our girl Stevie right now. She just put the temperature to colder because it's hot in the desert in Strangerville. Pretty standard entryway. I wanted to have a grandfather clock, but I couldn't find anywhere else to put it, so I kind of just shoved it in the corner here. And then we go in here and we find the living room. It's got a bunch of bookshelves, and it's got a computer. This is, I think, this is supposed to be like the career reward for like the villainy career or whatever that you can get when you're like pretty high up, and I thought that was kind of fitting. But yeah, I wanted to have bookshelves, and I think somewhere on the lot I have an easel as well, so that people can get to a, like, you know that mindfulness state when they get like the fine emotion plus 10 and then they can emotion surge? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to be using that to my advantage in order to get emotional deaths. So that's why I have all of this. And then I have these two movie posters here. I felt like I kind of wanted to put them here because it's a living room and they have a TV. And, I mean, it's all about murder and cowplant death and, you know, chainsaw murder, I guess. Yeah, you get it. And before I go to the kitchen, I'm actually just going to quickly go to the bathroom. It's not too interesting. I used a bunch of the stuff from the Vampire Pack. Yep, that's pretty much it. That's all I got to say about that. And then this might be one of my favorite kitchens I have ever made. Like, it's old and kind of grimy and kind of gross, but I love it. I also decided to take the liberty of just grabbing a bunch of postcards out of debug this time because I am not gonna end up getting postcards through gameplay for this. Oh, I should probably unpause actually. That would probably be nice. Little microwave here on a counter that I sized down and shoved in there. Super old fridge and stove because it actually does make the food quality lower, which you need in order to get the pufferfish death. So I put the worst of the worst possible ones that I could find in here. And because the cabinets are up so high, I put a little stepping stool here that they can theoretically use. It's just a sized down end table. But I decoratively put that there so that they could get to the cabinets in theory, because, you know, they don't use them. Little Swiffer, that's not the word for it, thing here. Aprons, this little bistro kit thingy here. That's one of the things that I wanted to use from it, including this coffee maker as well. And yeah. Oh, and with the Parenthood like cabinets here, I realized I could fit a sink underneath here. And this is the Snowy Escape sink, and I thought it looked really cute, so, yep. And then we move on over to the dining room. Not too interesting, there's not much to see here. It's a dining room, like, ta-da. Hutch thing. You get it. And then in here is the weather machine room, and that is the first ever weather machine room I have ever made, and yes, that is a cloud light. And I wanted the, like, curtains around here to look like rain, kind of, and then the little carpet there to look like a puddle. So, like, you walk in here, and I believe if I press tab when I get in here, yeah, I also use the cloud ceiling paint thingy. So, yeah, I wanted to put the weather machine in its own little nook of the house, and this is where it is. I should probably also change the, forgive me for this, set color and intensity all lights to this one, I guess. Yep. I hadn't done that before starting the recording, sorry. But yeah, when we come over here, we get up the stairs to another murder room. Oh, oops, I have not named this thing. It's the rat that is going to murder some people. Well, one person. And then here's vending machines for excuse me, the vending machine deaths, and a cactus in the corner for extra pain when you're being crushed by the vending machine because you're being slammed into a freaking cactus. Anyway, then over here I just kind of made like a little dorm because, you know, I'm gonna probably be playing with 8 sim households for a while, and I thought, you know, I would just give them some bunk beds to sleep in. And then over here is the like lockers. Gameplay wise, I'm kind of thinking of them as, or like storyline wise, I'm thinking of them as where these people can put their stuff, but in reality it's here for the prank death. I don't know if you can do it off the high school lot, but I'm gonna try, where you like put stuff in the locker and the stink bomb explodes and the sim dies. Let me see if I can get it to work here. If not, I'm gonna have to play with high school years, and that's unfortunate. And then going in here, we have what I like to call the grandma room, because it looks kind of grandmotherly. And also, the bed here kind of doubles as a woohoo spot for an elder who I might need to murder. So, obviously it's also for the Murphy bed death, but, you know, yeah. Same old thing in here. Bathroom. That annoys me so much. 1 second. Anyway. Bathroom. I also decided to put a bat in the corner here with a very suspicious looking box. There's not a dead body in there. No. And the bat is not a murder weapon at all. I promise. I believe there's actually 3 or 4 of these. I think there's 3 of these TVs around a lot. There's the one in the murder basement, there's the one outside for electrocution, and then there's the one in here just for the vibes. And then you come out here and, oh, I actually didn't think that would work. I put one of the glowy thingies for like water effects on this pool here, which I had to move this away and then put the effect on and then move this back on it because it wouldn't let me just put it there. I didn't think it was gonna work, and it does, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, easel for mindfulness thingies again, and then obviously telescope. I was about to say microscope, but it's a telescope for meteor death. And then lastly, when we go up here, we have the fire room, which is just a room with a bunch of fireworks in it. Because when you set fireworks off indoors, you will start a fire, and that's how I can murder a sim, I guess. And I think that is it for the murder house. I don't think there's anything else to say about it. I think I've done pretty much everything, yeah. Yeah. Huh, that went a lot quicker than I thought it would. I have spent way too much time on this build. It shouldn't have taken me as long as it did, but it did. But I had a lot of fun building it. Oh, are those jets? I've never seen that before. That's really cool. Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my murder house, and I cannot wait to play Death Bingo with you.